The mysterious phone call. In a small town, there lived a girl named Sarah. She was passionate about technology and often spent her time browsing the internet. One day, she received a call from an unknown number. When she answered, a faint voice said, "Sarah, you need to be prepared." Feeling frightened, curiosity took over. She asked, "Who are you? What do you want?" But the voice faded away, leaving her anxious. In the following days, she received similar calls, all from the same number. The voice always whispered something unclear, making her feel that something bad was going to happen. She told her friends, but they didn't believe her. One night, while she was home alone, the phone rang again. This time, the voice was clearer. "Sarah, don't sleep tonight. Something unwanted will come." Terrified, she decided to stay awake. But as time passed, she felt tired and her eyes began to close. As she dozed off, she heard a sound coming from the next room. It was as if something was moving. She went to the room but found nothing. However, something strange was happening. All the windows were open and the air flowed freely, making her feel a presence that wasn't normal. At that moment, the phone rang again, showing the same number on the screen. When she answered, the voice this time was more frantic. "The time has come, Sarah. Now you must choose." Panic engulfed her, and she decided to stop the calls. But she couldn't. The more she tried to block the number, the more the calls increased. That night, she decided to leave her house and go to her friends, hoping to find safety. When she arrived at her friend's house, she felt relief, but she discovered that her friend had also been receiving strange calls. Together, they decided to confront the situation. They used an app to trace the source of the calls and found that it led to an abandoned house in the town. Determined, they went to the abandoned house together. When they arrived, darkness surrounded the place. Nevertheless, they entered and explored the dimly lit rooms. Suddenly, they heard the phone ringing. They followed the sound and found an old phone on a dusty table. As Sarah approached to pick up the phone, she found herself trapped in a circle of darkness. A mysterious figure appeared before her and said, "The time for reckoning has come." Sarah and her friend managed to escape the house, but they left the phone behind. Since that night, Sarah had not received any more mysterious calls, but the experience of the strange phone call haunted her in her nightmares. Every time she thought of those calls, she felt that there was something unseen still watching her, lurking in the shadows, ready to return at any moment.